Hi and greetings. This is Bernadette Johnson. I'm coming back. I'm also known as Kazaya Kizzy. I'm coming back with another on-camera video. And today I just want to briefly talk about the story that recently came out about the lady Quita Cole, who recently passed away in her sleep. And it's believed she passed away from exhaustion. I understand she was a restaurant owner and she was a caregiver. I believe she was a single mother and she took care of her parents, and that she worked 7 days a week. And she passed away in her sleep back in April 25th. I think that's what I heard. But anyway, that's just so tragic to hear, that happened. She's leaving behind. She left behind, her family, children, parents who relied on her. And my heart truly goes out to the family, and they have my deepest sympathy, and I extend my sincerest condolences to them. But anyway, I just want to say how important this just shows how important it is to take care of yourself first in order to be of help and to be of use to others and to be able to properly take care of others. We must have to take care of ourselves first. Like how when those of you who have flown before, when they give instructions about putting on your mask, if you have to put on a mask, if for instance if the plane crashes or something like that, and we have to put on our mask, they said put your mask on first before you try putting the mask on others. And that's a rule, that's an important rule to keep in mind. And this story is, example of how we need to take care of ourselves first. And then that way we'll be better able to take care of our loved ones and those who depend on us. Now she's no longer here for her loved ones. And that's just so sad. And I also read where her last post on social media, her last social media post read, Kita needs rest. And now she's resting, permanently. And it's just so sad to hear that happened to her. But, and that's a lot of times we as black women, we, how can I say it? We have that image of being the strong black woman, the dependable black woman, the reliable black woman. And it's like we carry the weight of the world, and that's not by choice. It's not by choice. It's just the circumstances. It's just, the hand that we've been dealt. And I'm not here to speak against the strong black woman image, because honestly, I don't mind being called a strong black woman. But the problem is when it's being misinterpreted. That's when I have a problem with it. When it's being applied as if we are just masculine and we don't need help and we don't need a man. And something else too, because there are other, a post that went around saying this is what the strong black woman image does for you. And honestly, that post didn't sit well with me, because it's not like this lady was trying to present herself as if she was just this strong, independent woman. She didn't need a man. And a lot of times, and when you hear women say that, that's because they have been let down and hurt by men. So they get to the place where, you know what, I just don't need him. I can do bad all by myself. I'm better off by myself. That's because when they're at their wits end, they tried to, have a life with a man. They tried to have a relationship with a man, and he kept letting her down. He kept breaking her heart. And so she just said, forget it. Well, it's not so like she just, oh, I just don't need a man. I'm just this super feminist, independent woman. No, a lot of times is from the result of a lot of heartbreak and letdown to get her to that point of saying that she doesn't need a man. So it wasn't by choice. So I honestly did not like that post. And some of you could have seen that post. But anyway, I just wanted to mention that how it is important for us to take care of ourselves first. And the thing about it, when I heard that story and I heard different ones talk about it, that brought to mind a video that I did and on this channel titled Message to Black Women: How Not to Overwork Yourself During This Divine Spiritual Shift, during this divine shift. Because there's a divine, a spiritual shift taking place, and it's really affecting women, especially black women. And I will pin this video in the comment section. So if you're watching this video on my YouTube platform, you will see it. And if you're watching or maybe on my Instagram or on another platform, you can find this video on my YouTube channel. And that's what it's called, The Message to Black Women: How Not to Overwork Yourself During This Divine Spiritual Shift. And it was a very important message, and it didn't get a lot of views. So hopefully now, in light of what this happened with this, lady, that it will get a more views, because that was a really, that was a message that I brought. It was 8 months ago, and I thought that it was a very important message. And maybe, not too many people took interest in it at the time, but hopefully now that you will, check the video out. As I said, I'll have it pinned in the comment section on my YouTube channel. So anyway, that's just a brief message I want to give. And once again, my condolence to Miss Quita Cole's family. And I pray that they're comforted, and I pray that they fare well. But anyway, that's my message. And you all, and please like, share, subscribe, and also leave a comment. And that's my message. You all continue to be blessed.